What the fuck am I looking at in this video? Am I gonna talk? I'm in here somewhere. Right now we're looking at EWG. EWG, another major market index consisting of underlyings, guess where? Out of Japan. EWG, EW, it's almost like they made these indexes for me. Again, this is Japan, 6 months ago. Uptrending price channel, right? You have your 180 moving average way down here. I'm kind of covering the RSI in this specific frame. As you can see, resistance, 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 two priors, so you know the lines are legitimate. Right here, you can see it has peaked out at this price point before. While it did set the new all-time high for this index, awesome. I'd rather be buying down here than up here. Anyways, you can see the clear stance we were making. I'd like to see... Did I talk at all, bro? Wake up, kid. Okay. Wait a minute. Again, as you can see here, July 27th. The price point at the time of making this video was 67. We're telling people potentially enter short a lot. We're not just seeing, this isn't one company. This isn't one country. This isn't one index. But we were noticing this across every country, every index. At this time, a year ago, everything was overbought. Everything was way too high. It doesn't matter if it was crypto. How'd that go the past 6 months? Doesn't matter if it was major market indexes. How'd that go? Doesn't matter if you're a quality company like Snapchat. How'd that go? A year ago was really just not the time to be buying. And we recognize this. And by recognizing this, by having the foresight, by having played these ranges, because again, this isn't the first time we've played EWJ. Guess what? I had bought shares way down here when it was 46, and I had sold them way up here when it was 70. And guess what? We sold more. We shorted at the top, and guess what? We made money on the way down too. So from a price point of $67 to $70, all the way down to what was it 3 weeks ago? Boom, 52. What's that? $15 a share, $20 a share, give or take. And look at the blue line. The blue line we just mentioned. What is that? That is your monthly 180 moving average. What a coincidence that it's right there. Boom. You guys saw the uptrending price channel right here. Look at this green line. Slightly above the 180 right here. What'd you say? 52, 52. 52, 52. It couldn't be more perfect. Like how it couldn't be more perfect. Exactly when the video was made. Boom. Right down into the support. The exact support mentioned in the video. Like to the penny. To the penny. It could not have been more accurate. Could not have played out better. Again, this didn't happen overnight. This didn't happen in 1 month. In fact, it took like 12 months. People wondering like, oh, he just went AFK for like 2 months, 3 months. Like, oh, what we are planning, what we are doing could not possibly have made it to where we were aiming in that short window of time. You see what I'm saying? These things take time to unfold. Time is our most valuable asset. If we can focus on these big time frame moves, these big macro moves, we can place our trades, come back in a year from now, and clock out. That's how you want to be playing markets. You may not think that's how you want to be playing markets, but you want your money to be working for you, right? You don't want to be working for money. You want your money to be working for you. And these big time frames are really what people like to see. And it gives you that luxury of being able to step away and know that these plans are going to be in motion and still going, regardless of whether you are streaming that day or flipping weeklies that day. Like, come on now. Stop. So we covered two major market indexes a bunch that, again, consist of underlyings, overseas, all over the place. This isn't a micro thing. We're not focusing on a specific person. We're not harassing anyone. We're just recognizing obvious trends. Look, the RSI was overbought, touching the red line. You don't want to see that. Went right down. It could not have been more of a direct path, too. In this your portfolio, it would have been impossible to be seasick when playing this. Like, how much more of a direct path made out of monthly candles could you have possibly asked for? How much could you have even if we go and look at some of these previous trends, because again, we played here, boom, made money, played down here, made money. Look at how perfectly straight this is. Like, even this one had a little jaggy, you know, touches the monthly 20, saw like a dead cat bounce for like a month, and people are probably like, oh, getting all scared, you know. They're like, maybe I'm not doing something right, and they start panicking, they start doubting their plan, you know. That didn't even happen over the past 6 months to a year. It was just beautiful, just direct path. Zero stops on that flight. It is a direct flight from resistance to support. It could not have gone more beautifully. It could not have gone more perfect.